So if anything happens to me, you guys will know exactly who it is that has been making my life a living hell over the past couple of years.
But a week from now, it's going to be 3 months since Charlie's murder. Candace has not changed her behavior. She has continued to spread falsehoods about Charlie's friends, and she continues to concoct new ones about new people.
Do everything possible with their billions and billions of dollars to totally shut you down and make you disappear.
What I'm about to tell you is not rumor, not gossip, and not just internet noise. Candace Owens says she is now facing real threats, not only against her, but against her children. There are claims of a $1.5 million bounty on her life. She has gone so far as to contact the FBI, and her audience is terrified because the situation looks dangerous. At the same time, people connected to TPUSA are pushing her to show up in person, right after she talked about an assassination. Now, her viewers are begging her not to go, saying this could easily be a trap. Before we continue, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from?
Account that I had with almost 90,000 followers, gone. And the 2 videos they removed of mine were about Candace Owens and the threats that she's faced.
Candace Owens recently revealed proof that she and her family have been receiving death threats. And this time it's not just random online trolls. Something about these threats is so serious that she reported them to the FBI. But what's even stranger is how Kash Patel reacted. He didn't want to talk about it, and he completely brushed off Candace's statements about TPUSA being involved. Things got even more alarming. Right after Candace learned about a $1.5 million bounty on her head, TPUSA suddenly decided to respond to her comments about the Charlie Kirk assassination, but they told her she must come in person. Her audience is now panicking, begging Candace to stay away, because this feels like a setup. It doesn't end there. Certain TPUSA pastors have been calling Candace evil, demonic, and mentally unstable in front of their congregations for months. And now, people linked to TPUSA are even threatening to call CPS on her, saying she's putting her baby in danger. It looks like Candace got too close to something they didn't want exposed. The new TPUSA leadership seems nervous. The big question is, what are they trying to hide? Why are they so desperate to silence her, to the point of threatening her family? Candace says she has receipts, and according to her, the truth is disturbing. Very disturbing. For months, Candace has been speaking out about the new leadership at TPUSA. She has hinted many times that people inside TPUSA betrayed Charlie Kirk and covered up what really happened when he was assassinated. Until recently, TPUSA ignored her. Then a few days ago, Candace said publicly that she had received a credible death threat. Suddenly, TPUSA announced they wanted a debate, but only in person. Here's what happened. Blake Neff, the producer of the Charlie Kirk show, posted on X about a live stream set for December 15th from the Phoenix studio. He said Candace could join them, but only if she confirmed before the end of the day. Candace immediately pushed back. She said nobody contacted her first. She found out from the post. She also pointed out that the time they chose overlaps with her own show. And flying to Phoenix on short notice was not realistic, considering the danger and everything else going on. Candace still tried to make it work. She said she was willing to join virtually and even said she could cancel her daily podcast.
Struck midnight last night and Cinderella's carriage turned back into a pumpkin, Turning Point USA decided it was a good time to issue a confirmation plus an ultimatum, a time and a date for our debates. I should tell you that they did not send me an email, they did not send me a text message, they did not coordinate anything with me. They simply made this midnight announcement and gave it a countdown at 24 hours.
But TPUSA leadership instantly withdrew the offer. They said the live stream would continue without her. Blake Neff posted that Candace refused to come in person, so they were moving forward. Fans saw this as obvious gaslighting. There's another detail. December 15th is Candace's husband's birthday. The day was clearly not chosen for her convenience. They refused virtual participation and demanded the only option was in person on her husband's birthday. Many people think it was all planned. One caller on the Charlie Kirk show criticized TPUSA Live, saying it made no sense to insist Candace show up physically. Blake Neff tried to explain it away, but none of his reasons sounded believable. Remember, Charlie Kirk was assassinated while TPUSA was responsible for security. Now they want Candace to walk into their building at a pre-announced date and time. This is not just disrespectful, it is chilling. If your friend was murdered in broad daylight under the same organization's watch, and now people connected to that organization wanted you to show up in person to talk about it, while you suspect they might be involved, why would you ever go? If TPUSA had nothing to hide, they would gladly agree to a virtual event.
Saying she can't attend in person, can she attend on a live stream? Or, and you guys do live streams all the time. And is that going to be an option?
Of course, Gina.
I'm just trying to make this come together.
Of course, Gina. So first of all, our initial statement, it was on the show on Wednesday. I made it at the request of Erica. All of this has been at the direction and approval of Erica because she heads this. And so what we were announcing there is we said she has said things that are not true. And lastly, on the point of why it's in person, I think it's pretty intuitive that given what is being said, the way this has worked is that it's critical to be in person if you want to be authentic and to be.
Also, this invitation came after TPUSA pastors spent weeks telling millions of Christians and MAGA supporters that Candace is evil and possessed. Pastor John McHugh even said Candace is demonic and jealous of Erica Kirk. It gets darker. After Candace exposed what she believes is a TPUSA scheme, messages leaked from conservative host and station owner Armstrong Williams. His message to Candace said, "Barr is already running out of patience. Take a good hard look at what happened to Kirk, and maybe you'll think twice."
So contrary to what Candace Owens is saying, who's spending her time trying to tear down the legacy of Charlie Kirk, fighting against Erica Kirk, his wife, you have to be cruel and demonic to insinuate the things that she has insinuated over the past several weeks. She's evil. She sounds like a jaded person who wish they were in the role that Charlie Kirk's wife is in, but she isn't. And so therefore she seeks to tear down his legacy.
That's not a subtle hint. It's a direct threat. Armstrong Williams isn't the only one. A video appeared of the U.S. ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, asking Candace if she's afraid because there are billionaires who could make her disappear.
Are you worried that because you're pushing back so hard, you're going to get targeted and they will do everything possible with their billions and billions of dollars to totally shut you down and make you disappear?
And now there are reports that her family is being targeted. People are threatening to take her children. Since Candace began questioning the official story of Charlie Kirk's death, accounts connected to TPUSA donors have allegedly worked to smear her as mentally unstable, claiming she has postpartum psychosis because she gave birth 6 months ago. On X, there are dozens of posts saying she is schizophrenic or delusional and that CPS needs to step in. One post said, "Candace is likely schizophrenic and off her meds. Her husband doesn't stop her because her rants make money." Another, "Candace Owens has had 4 babies in 4 years." The conspiracy obsession started after the third one in late 2023. Maybe it's postpartum psychosis. And many others are calling for CPS to remove her children. Candace is being attacked from every angle. The more she digs into the Charlie Kirk situation, the more aggressive the attacks become. This feels organized, a calculated attempt to convince the world she is evil, unstable, and dangerous. No one would go to this level unless she was a real threat to them. Something is clearly wrong, and everyone can see it.